Good day to you, gentle person on the internet, and thank you for joining me while we take a look at the 5 games for the weekend. For those of you who might be new around here, well, what we do is generally during the day, during the week rather, what I do is I take a look at a game and I show you guys kind of how to play it, what it looks like when you play it. It's got the link to the game. It's usually a free game, usually in your browser. I try and make this easy to get to as possible because I'm trying to support indie gaming. I think it's something that needs a lot more support than it gets these days. I think it's something where a lot of good entertainment can be found. So I do that on during the week, and then on Saturday I try and show you 5 games, much shorter. Usually during the week I try and give a bit more critique and a bit more sort of my opinions on things that the game might do a little differently or a little better, in the hopes that some of my ideas would help developers add to their games and things like that for whatever it's worth. But on the weekend I just try and show you 5 games just so you guys have something to go and look at and play and see if you enjoy them. And then on Sundays I have a rest day, just because I need a rest day. That's kind of what we do around here, and I hope it entertains you. I hope it finds you some entertainment. Anyway, let's roll on to the first game. So we are looking at Penguin Farm, which is an incremental game about building a fishing business in the far north, possibly the far south, somewhere cold and icy, using the local friendly penguins. So let's take a look at the game. This is how it starts. If you click Run Game, this is pretty much where it starts you as. And it says, welcome, let's start with the controls. Move left and right with A and D or the arrow keys, and press space to jump. So A to go left, D to go right, space to jump. Alright, great. Now let's catch a fish. Walk to the water on the left and press E. When the float starts shaking, click the left mouse button to pull out the fish. So we hop over here, we press E to start fishing, and we wait for the thing to start bobbing, and you press click and you launch a fish out and it lands in the container. The fish is in the container, now you can sell it. Push the container right towards the ship to sell. So we just, because I was pressing E to make the writing go, we're fishing again. So let's catch another one. E to stop fishing. And we push the container off to the right here, quite far. And I guess sell. Nothing I seem to press seems to make it sell. So we just click the sell. And then we need to hop over. We can't fall in the water, fortunately. We've got to push our container back again. And we can fish some more. Let's catch a few more fish, shall we? Just so we have some backups. So you get a left mouse button to cast and to fish once you've started. So these are mouse controls, because if I press E again, it'll just stop fishing. I mean, I can stop fishing and then press E to fish again, but if I press E again, once it starts shaking, I just stop fishing. So that was something that confused me. You got to kind of keep using the left mouse button. And we're getting 25 a fish. And what I'll do in a moment is, once we sell this lot, we'll then go have a look at the upgrades. Now the container is full, we automatically stop fishing. We got to push it all the way back. Dunk. And we click sell. And we have 250 gold. So let's jump over here. Let's push this back to our spot before we go any further. Looking at our UI. Now I just want to look at the options. Good quality of life controls. I don't know what the Aurora is. Borealis Aurora? I'm not seeing it. Oh, well, let's turn it off again because it was off. Maybe it's not working yet. We can leave the snow on. In fact, let's turn the snow off. And we can reset progress if we want. I don't like the way these buttons overlap. Anyway, now we have a red dot here, which means we can afford some upgrades. So let's look at our options. Here is our upgrade tree. Apparently the unselected one is just called title level 0. Alright, so this is the thing that this is interesting. Usually the central upgrade is the starting one, but this appears to be the finishing one. We need $500,000 to get to the end of the game. We need $300 to expand the container size. We need $1,000 to buy a thing that creates drones that, I guess, does it move our container across, or does it fetch them? I don't know. Alright, that makes sense. We will get to what those are at the moment. First of all, let us purchase an igloo. So we buy an igloo, and we have to place it somewhere. So let's just put it here close to where we're working. We can walk past it just fine, and then we can spend $50 to buy a penguin, who then travels to the water and leaps in, and it says penguin on the way, which actually means that they're on their way back, I guess. Or does that mean they're on their way out? Anyway, he comes back and he waits. And what we need to do is we need to click on the penguins, so quote unquote pet the penguin, and he throws us a fish. And then we can take the fish and sell it. I guess the penguin won't throw a fish if the container is full. Anyway, so that is the next layers that we can get the penguin to do the work for us. Should we buy another penguin? Oh, we can only buy 2 because they get expensive each time we buy one. Let's pet the penguin, and we can still fish at the same time if we so desire. Alright, we're going, we're proceeding, we're progressing. Oh, we got 9 of 8. Can we do it? Apparently we can. Okay, so if we click on the penguin and then draw a fish at the same time. Do we get all of the money? I guess we do. Okay, so we can exceed the container a little bit with a bit of careful timing, but we don't want to do that. That's probably not a good idea. Let's have a look at our upgrades. We've already bought the max of that. Okay, so we can buy a grey penguin to add to the igloo, and there's a blue penguin. I don't know if that's anything other than cosmetic. We can catch a clownfish for some reason. Okay, that'll be upgrading our casting ability. We can get better containers, and then we have the drones here. But I think we've seen enough of this. It's pretty cute. We can get a diver that is going to. Oh, okay. So if they miss the container because we're moving it. Interesting. There we go. Alright, got to put the container in the spot it tries to go back to the place where it was. Oh, I like the reflection of us in the water. Anyway, that's the game, and obviously, I mean, you can see where it's going. We're going to have various different upgrades. We're going to try and make $500,000, and we're going to try and win the game there. And I think that's enough. Come and play it. Link is in the description. It's a cute one. And let's move on. So we are looking at Don't Forget to Hydrate. Now this is a game, it's a fan game, apparently made for a VTuber, Laimu, who is apparently a ferret. I do not know this VTuber, I'm not familiar with her at all, but apparently she's quite funny and has sufficient fans that one of them has made a fan game. And the basic idea is that we have gone somewhere hot, but we have forgotten to hydrate, so we are now running around trying to last as long as we can. Let's have a look at how it goes. Introduction. Laimu went to a small island for summer vacation, but she forgot the most important thing: water. Keep her hydrated with water and survive as long as possible for the highest score. Controls are WASD, and then you aim and shoot at the mouse, and you can right click to throw a bomb. Sure. Lima's thirst level goes up if she doesn't drink water or gets hit by bullets. While she has any thirst levels, she will take continuous damage. Slimes ignite any wood piles they touch, keep them away. And then we just try and make as much score as we can. I gather this isn't a game that you can actually end up winning. You just have to try and go for the max score. Not usually my favorite thing. I do like an end objective. But, you know, last as long as possible games are pretty much a staple of the gaming world. And there's nothing really wrong with them. So yeah, let's give it some gameplay. Alright, it's just telling us about scores. Alright, so we have picked up some water there. And here are the slimes. And we can shoot water at them, or something we can shoot at them. Alright, we are taking damage because we have no water. I'm not sure what these crystals are. I'm also not quite sure what the physics is of the movement here. Oh, I walked into that thing because I'm an idiot. I don't know if these things are some kind of shell or something. Do we get any health back for picking up things? I don't think so. Okay, this is a fire that they have managed to get. We died eventually. Yeah, so that was the fireplace. That if the fire slimes, whatever the hell they are, that come from the water, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to make sense, I suppose. Anyway, if they touch it, it catches on fire and then it fires masses of bullets and it becomes a bit of a bullet hell. Let's give it just one more go. Alright, let's find a slime. I think there's like 3 fireplaces. Oh, there's a thing over there. Do we drink that? I don't know. Slimes, where are you? Oh no. Oh, we've just managed to keep the fire free. Now, what are these gems? Are they Twitch bits? I don't know, they seem vaguely familiar to me. Oh, we found some water. Doing quite a bit better this time. This is actually quite pleasant. It's kind of like a panic bullet hell game, but it's actually quite slow, so... Oh, I got it. I'm trying to look at my... Oh, I got beaten up there. At my, like, water level that I'm not supposed to run out? Is it at the bottom there? I think it might be at the bottom. And that's what I'm picking up when I pick up the water bottles and things like that. Oh, I'm getting beaten up. Oh god, there's a humanoid figure now. I think I'm about to die. There's too much stuff happening here that I can... It'd be nice if some of the stuff gave us some health back again and there was more of an objective at the end. I mean, I guess that would be my critique, is why do we just die? Where did that humanoid on fire figure go? Oh, there is one. Ah, I died. And nevertheless, this is a fun little game. The link is in the description. Come give it a go. And I guess check out Limu if you're into VTubers. I probably will a bit later. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let's move on. Okay, we are looking at Pencil Shavings Soup, which is a very strange game. I'm going to try and let the game speak for itself as we jump in and go through it. I'm not quite sure what to make of this one in terms of the context, but it is fun and interesting. It's an incremental game. Interesting credits. It's made in Godot. Very minimal quality of life controls, just a mute button and a full screen button, so that would need some work. But this is quite an early demo. Let's jump in and look at it. It's strange. So we want to try and reach $10,000 and complete the demo. I'm assuming, is that what we're doing in game, or is that the the meta commentary? I don't know. Anyway, we are this blue dude, and apparently we can make soup with pencils. So we need to collect something. So let's start collecting. And I guess we press spacebar to collect that. So we have a pencil now. And now that we have a pencil, which is what we picked up from the ground in this playground that we live underneath, we can now grind the pencil and we get shavings. And if we then click the shavings, we collect them. We were told how many shavings we have somewhere. I forget where it is. We put them into the super. Where did it tell us how many shavings we have collected? Oh, down there. Alright, so that's where we collect the shavings. That's the number of pencils we have over there. So this is the super. And if we then grab that and grind it down, it then turns the pencil shavings into soup, which we can then put in the box to sell, and we got 50 cents from that. Let's grind another pencil. Oh, we only got 4 shavings from that, so we need to go and collect another pencil, I guess. Now you have to kind of hit space furiously until your energy runs out to pick the pencil up. And I the first time I tried to play this, the pencil was like quite far away, like over here. So by the time I moved over to it and started trying to collect it, and there was no tutorial or anything like that, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. But I tried to collect it, and yeah, I just couldn't pick it up, and I couldn't progress any further. Alright, well, let's just grind this. In fact, I'm going to grind the whole pencil. Alright, and let's pick all these things up. So now we have 13 shavings, so I can at least make 2 cans of soup. Alright, so now we should have, where's our money up there in the top right, $1.50. Now what upgrades can we get? Decrease cellular number 2. I can barely read this. It's an upgrade path. Okay, so that'll increase the cook time of the super. We can make it so she drops pencils faster. And there's just more people. Alright. Okay, so Mercer is us. So decrease collect time, increase walk speed, increase energy. Okay, that'll cost $2. It'll cost $2.50. That costs 10 shavings. Alright, well, let's try and get some collection going here. Okay, well, we got a pencil. I want to give us some more energy so we can do this a little bit quicker. And I think we get some automation in at some point. Yeah, it needs a lot more vision. Alright, so Mercer, let us increase your energy. Alright, so that cost 1. I mean 1 click, so we've got up to level 1 out of 50. So let's go collect another pencil. Now, I don't quite understand the mechanism of clicking on it here. Let's go collect another pencil. Oh, his energy's already low. He hadn't recovered it. Alright, well, let's grind this while we wait for his energy to come back. I don't know what we need to click or do to get more, to make the collection happen faster. I'm sort of clicking around and pressing space furiously, and something suddenly starts actually working to make him collect it fast enough. It's weird. It's weird. It's a very strange interactions. Something else that I suggest the dev has a look at. Alright, so we've got lots of stuff now. Actually, we can buy this. Is that now a different kind of pencil shaving? I'm not sure. Let's sell that. Refill the super. Get that. Increase your sensors. Mr. Smart while collecting. Prioritize closer pencils, prioritize rarer pencils. Okay, so there are different kinds of pencils. Unlock hover collect. I mean, yes, we want that. So let's go and get that. Alright, so we have our pencil now. Let's grind it. It might make the interaction a little bit better. Let's sell that first of all. Let's buy this hover collect. No, closer pencils. Hover over what? Not sure if that worked or whatever it was. We don't need those. We don't really need that. Increase decay. Okay, that's when they disappear, I suppose. No, go away. Increase grade. Increase the grade. I think it wanted $1. It's not letting me buy or anything. I'm not sure. Cost $1. I don't know. I've already got it there. Alright, well, let's grind it. Maybe it's because there's one sitting and waiting in the box. Do you think the grade gives us more shavings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that was 9. Nothing else coming out. Okay, can I buy it now? No. Is that $1 or $10? Pretty sure that's $1. Maybe I need to upgrade this to get it to $10. Well, let's reduce the decay. Now can I buy you? Okay. Yeah. Alright, well let's go get a pencil. Alright. Can I get another one, do you think? Ah, it's just too short of getting another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I don't know if that's given me any extra shavings. I don't know. Anyway, that is the game. And I will leave you guys to come and figure this one out, puzzle over it. I find it very interesting. I do like the looks and the artwork and things like that, but I don't know I don't know where this has come from, and I find the interactions a little awkward, at least until I get used to them. Uh, yeah, nevertheless, what is this? Parachute machine. How do I... Is that $12? Okay. Yeah, come and play it. Come and see how you feel about it. I think it's a pretty good one. And thank you for watching. Let's move on. Okay, we are looking at Mini Me Mao. Now, this is technically not a game in the strictest sense. This is actually a sort of a web client to demonstrate a desktop companion. I don't know if you guys know those desktop companions that used to be all the rage at one point. You would just have this little thing meandering around your desktop while you did other stuff, and they would they were the descendants of those sort of Tamagotchi pets, a little virtual pet that you would play with a little physical device, and then that became these virtual pets that you would have in your desktop. And then somebody realized that it didn't have to be a pet. You could have little figures and characters and robots and things like that. Some of them even, with adult content and those kinds of things. They were very, very popular for a while. I haven't seen them so much. They did become a bit of a vector for malware. So it's, somebody of my generation is always very wary of those desktop pets, because they got all wrapped in with the like the cursor pack and the sort of sound packs and things that you could get for Windows, that occasionally came bundled with some kind of malware or something. Yeah, so I'm always very reluctant to touch them, but this looked cute, so I thought I would show it off. Right, so to start off with, we can design our character. It can be round and dainty, goblin and dainty, elf and dainty. I guess these are more the ears, things like that. These are the eyes. This is the eyebrows, I suppose. Alright, fine. I'm not sure what these are down here. Changing the color of something. Change the hair, the hairstyle, the brow style, I suppose. Go for the emo look. Change the shirt. That's fine. Change, are these the sleeves? The jacket, I guess. Let's have no jacket. Pants settings, various pants. That's the belt. These are the pants. The shoes. Alright. Accessories. Give it glasses. Nah. The hell is this? Oh, a hair accessory. Some sort of collar. Fine. Accessories too. Okay, I didn't really like the horns. I was wanting to get rid of them. Alright, different horns. What are you? Not sure what that's supposed to be. And you are something that you're carrying. Okay. Oh, is that a belt? Oh, that's an apron. It looked like the pot she was carrying. Anyway, that seems to be a quick run through of the various options. And then the playing is, at some point, this would be somewhere on your desktop, I think. And you would have this little character stumping around and walking and things like that. Now we can unpack boxes. What are you? Some kind of pet? Go admire your pet. Fair enough. Admiring decorations grants inspiration, though it fades over time. Okay, well. Admiring that thing. What else have we got here? Interact with the easel. Okay, yes, that's right. Our character is apparently a painter of some sort. Let's move you over here. What else have we got? Oh, a comfy bed to do the resting. Bookshelves for gaining skills, apparently. And a fridge for a snack when we're hungry. Alright, so this is a very boringly basic layout. Random. Alright, she's still busy pondering. Oh, we have a shop, which we can buy things for money. We have our character, which tells us about them, and there's our skills and our will. Session complete. Okay, so it feels very The Sims. There's storage. We can put things in storage, I guess. Gallery where our paintings go, I'm assuming. Minimize, but that's not really an option here because that would be the desktop client. We could take a snapshot. We could zoom. Here's our settings showing progress bars. No sounds. Sounds would be nice. Do you think this is finished? You can choose to scrap it if you want. Let's let her do things. Well, let's hang on. Let's see what her stats are. What is this? Inspiration is low. Okay, she's she should get her own inspiration up a bit. Oh, painting's almost done. We need to get more things for inspiration, I guess. Hey, painting finished. Only 12 gold for this. It's a stick figure. Alright, so we sold it for 12 gold. I want to move you onto the bed. I want to move you up there. Shop. Okay, these are all way too expensive. So, yeah, not gonna happen. Oh, deals, furniture, you get different beds, different decorations. Nothing as cheap as 12 gold. Yeah, there is a lot to play with here. I think this would be quite endearing if you let's go read. Oh no, we don't have any books, we just have the bookshelf. Yeah, if you like this kind of thing, if you like a sort of a very mini stripped down version of The Sims that you can keep on your desktop and let do its thing in the background for a while, go and eat. Are you hungry? Okay. Could do with a nap, I guess. Oh, we squidged our ferret or whatever the hell it was. Are you going to be sleeping long? Alright, enough sleeping. Yeah, I just like playing The Sims. There's plenty to look at and do there. I like it a lot. And I will leave you guys to come and play this. Let's move on. Okay, we're gonna finish off with a nice little taste of our usual corporate greed related game. I do like a good game that pokes a little sort of satirical fun at the modern corporations. And there might be a double layer thing here because this might have music that annoys YouTube. Anyway, we have been hired by Tollco, who runs toll roads on our highways. This is welcome to Tollco from Tollco HR. Your application has been approved and your contract is signed and your toll booth is waiting. To complete onboarding, please process 10 vehicles. We'll be observing, but don't let that affect your performance. You can tap or hold anywhere on the road. Hold mode processes continuously and is gentle on the wrist. Good luck. So, this is our road. This is our toll gate. These are some cars that are waiting to go through. And if we hold down the mouse button, we process them. And yeah, we get $1 every time they are processed. Does it tell us how many we have picked up yet? I don't see it anyway. We also have bumper radio, which I am actually going to pause for the moment, just so it doesn't distract from us. But I did enjoy the music in this game greatly, so I do recommend continuing to listen to it. Anyway, welcome to Tolko. We've been monitoring your performance, and we're pleased to confirm you've successfully processed your first 10 vehicles. Per the onboarding compliance schedule, you're now authorized to discuss compensation strategy. Click the suitcase at the top left to open your upgrade tree. The economy tab is enabled to start. Toll hike will be your first lever, or lever, whichever you prefer. Get to work. So this is our upgrade list. We can, for example, purchase for $10, of which we have 12, toll hike. So we are now getting $2 per processed vehicle. And yeah, all I have to do is click on the road and hold down the mouse button, and we start processing these things. Oh, and we can purchase toll hike again, and now get, was that $4? I didn't see. That looks like it was 10. Oh, okay. Yeah, different vehicles have different amounts. I think the base amount is $5. It looks like, yeah, and then $8 for a big lad or something. Right, now what we can do is we can tap on a toll booth and we can make it automatic for $75, and it will process very, very slowly. Tolko HR, auto toll certified, coordinate booth automation and chain manual clicks from the tolls tab. Alright, so that one's now processing automatically, and we can hold down the mouse button for the other one to then be processed normally until we have enough to make them both automatic. Alright, $151, and it appears to be going nighttime. Oh, this is $165 for the next one to go automatic. Alright, well, the automation is much slower than doing it manually, but we do get to speed that up. We also can upgrade to fast pass, which I think is our speed up thing like that. So let us allow that to happen. Clicks also purchased auto lanes. That's quite nice. If we had $1,000, we could then click to just speed up the auto ones automatically. We can turn the auto toll off if we want to run it manually. Let's buy the toll hike just while we're here. So they give us a bit more. Now we also, Tolko HR, roadworks budget cleared, build new lanes from the road tab. Okay, so there are different tabs now. So this is our economy tab. This is our road tab. We can buy another lane, which is going to be automatic to start off with. Performance tracking activated. Milestones in the progress tab awards stars redeemable in tenure. I think that might be like a what do you call it? Prestige thing. All right, let's set that lad through. And here we can sort of look at the tolls. I think we can also buy automation here. For $363. Alright, so we're a little way away from that. The automation seems to be managing at the moment. It's a bit of a queue, which is a bit sucky. But we're doing all right. Alright, I think this might be where we can purchase auto. Yeah, so you don't need to click on it to do it. You can do it from this tab. Alright, so there's economy. Now this is progress. Okay, so here are our stars. But how do we do tenure? Not sure. Okay, well, we seem to be going through it pretty quickly, so that's fine. We can wash vehicles at some point. That's interesting. Alright, we're 450 away from a new lane. We can do a toll hike. Now this, of course, is the is where the corporate greed emulator comes into it, because of course we can just make this more and more expensive as we purchase the ability to make it more and more expensive, and these people have no choice but to pay. Wahaha. Which does seem very, very real, because this is a lot like the real toll roads that we have quite a few of, at least in our sort of intercity roads where I am. And they have become ridiculously expensive over the years. And there's been complaints and protests and all of that kind of stuff. It's been an interesting time. Oh, we can buy a new lane. Oh, there was a flash of thunder there. Oh, we have zoomed out. Okay, so mouse wheel zooms us in or out. We need to be able to purchase automation for lane more, which will be nearly $800. That's fine. That's fine. That's the nature of it. Oh, and we can get fast pass there. Experimental research budget approved. Alright, look how expensive the fast pass has jumped up once we got one of them. Yeah, this thing gets expensive. This thing gets very expensive very quickly. Look at the bulldoze ability. What do you suppose bulldoze does? Like UFO abductions? I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Well, first of all, let us get lane 4 automated, so I don't have to worry about it. The bulldozer plows faster. What bulldozer? What am I bulldozing? Reduce bulldozer summon cost. Where am I bulldozing? I don't quite understand it. $200 for an active bulldozer. Pick lane. Alright, well, so the bulldozer can then just speed them through, I guess. Okay, well, I'm going to use that, save that for emergencies, especially since it costs me money. But we can start making these fast pass. Which is fine. And save up for the next fast pass. Can we get another lane yet? No. Expensive. Interesting. Union discount. Okay, so that'll reduce the costs. Fine. But I'm not interested in any more bulldozers. What have we got here? We can do a toll hike. That's great. We can buy these things here. But I'm not... Yeah, I don't know if that's a relevant thing that we want to use. Do we want to spend money just to get money faster? I don't think it gives us more money. Anyway, an executive has requested specific routing privileges through your toll. We've cleared you for VIP processing. VIP vehicles pay substantially more, but they have a patience window. Drag and drop them to the toll quickly. We've also opened lane splitting permits for your motorcycles. Small details, but margins matter. How do I tell if it's a VIP? I guess we'll find out in a moment. Are you a VIP? Where? don't see one. Okay. VIP? Don't know. Can I speed you up? Oh, 1.9. Expensive. Okay, car wash permit. Let's grab the car wash permit there. And I guess let's place a car wash. Okay. Fine. Fine. 1.4 for a new lane. Shall we boost the VIP chance? I don't know how we tell who's the VIP or not. Oh, let's throw another lane in there. It's gonna cost 1.8 to automate this one. That's a bit insane. Traffic engineering controls cleared. Spawn rate merging and truck aware routing live in vehicles. I don't know what that means. Ah, there we go. More cars merge into auto lanes. Cars shift lanes around trucks. Oh, there's a VIP. Okay. I'm assuming that's a VIP. And lane splitting. Motorcycles slip between lanes. Yeah, let's grab all of those. Oh. Can I upgrade that to auto? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, so now they will manage their own things. There we go, he went around a truck and things like that. I like that a lot. Oh, there's a VIP. How do I click and drag him? Oh, is it that lad? Right. Okay. The star is above them, not in front of them. Shall we slap another wash booth in? Yeah. Let's bump all of this up so these cars self-optimize a little bit better. Vehicles spawn faster. I mean, we don't want that just yet until we're flowing a bit better. That's fine. We can't move non-VIPs, unfortunately. But they will move themselves. Let's boost the VIP patience a bit more. How much before? Okay, 1.9 to bump that one up. Anyway, this is the game. I think I'm being hooked into playing it and not letting you guys come and play it yourselves. Well, the link's in the description. Go give it some gameplay, give the dev some love. And I think we can wrap up there. And that's a wrap. I think we've had a look at enough sort of light entertainment there. Hopefully you found something to enjoy out of those rather quirky little games. I found them very, very interesting. But yeah, definitely an unusual set that I managed to discover this week. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like if you liked the video. I hope you dislike if you disliked the video. But I hope you leave me a comment telling me what you liked, what you disliked, what you want to play, what you think I should play. Anything along those lines. I'd love to hear from you guys. And yeah, hit the subscribe button. Like I said at the beginning, I do a game a day during the week, 5 games on Saturday. So if you want that slow and steady trickle of indie gaming into your browser, yeah, hit that subscribe button. See what I have to offer you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching. And I hope you have a good time. And I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.